Hey everyone, Lindsay here. I am currently in my backyard, and today, instead of a devotion, I'm going to talk to you about creative ways to spend time with God on a daily basis. I think sometimes it's easy to get stuck in a rut of just reading our Bibles or journaling, and sometimes that works, but other times not as much because we go through seasons of life and things change and our moods change. And so I think looking at different creative ways that we can connect with God, especially when we can't meet together in groups right now, some things that you can try at home. So I have this book, The Ways of the Alongsider, and there's some great ideas in here. Things that you can do to recharge your time with God and to better walk by the Spirit on a daily basis. So there's the idea of reading a different version of the Bible. So sometimes things are worded differently, and that can give you new insights, which is really cool. You can pray the Psalms. I'm sure some of you have done that. Take time to sing. So we're not at church every Sunday and having that singing time together, and some people, words of songs and melodies can really touch your heart in a way that other things cannot. So I encourage you to sing at home. Continue to read a devotional, and if you don't have one, there's lots of classics out there and new ones on Amazon. I'm sure people can give you recommendations. Those can really provide a lot of insight. And then in this whole age of video chatting and doing Zoom and Skype, you can connect with a friend, maybe on a weekly basis, do a short Bible study together and share what you're learning so that you can stay in fellowship with others and be encouraged. Another idea is to paint a picture of a passage that you read in Scripture. So really engage your mind and your senses and just use your best artistic abilities, and use some acrylic or watercolor, or use some colored pencil and get artsy and see what comes of that. And then doing a prayer walk. So even if you can't go hiking right now or going to parks, you can still walk around your neighborhood, listening to the birds, smelling the sweet blossoms on the trees. I did that this morning, and it can be a time to pray over the day and pray that God's Spirit would be moving in you throughout the day and would open your eyes to things that you wouldn't normally pay attention to. And something that's helped me in the past as well is doing a guided meditation to really connect with Jesus and to picture what it would be like to be right there with Him. And so today I'm going to walk you through a guided meditation. And so I hope to do my best with this, and just try and bear with me. So sit in a quiet place where you won't be distracted. And I'm going to start reading and give you prompts. God made each of us, including our imaginations. Today we will use our imaginations to experience a guided meditation. Remember, Jesus said, "Seek and you will find." If you seek Jesus and offer Him our imaginations, we can sometimes meet Him and spend time with Him in a way that helps us understand how He wants us to live. Let's try it and see. Close your eyes and relax. Listen to your breathing. Don't change it, just listen to it. As you inhale, breathe in all the love God has for you. As you exhale, feel all the distractions leave. Any aches and pains, any worries, any distractions at all. Try to feel your heart beating, the heart God created for you. Now picture right before you a large door, standing all alone. Go to the door, push it open, and walk through it. You find yourself in a beautiful garden. Take a moment to look around. Feel the grass beneath your feet. Smell the flowers. listen to the birds, and enjoy this beautiful area. In the distance, you see a stream winding through the garden. There's a shade tree next to the stream and a bench beneath the tree. Jesus is there, waiting for you. He smiles and calls you by name. Walk to him. Jesus takes you into his arms with a warm hug. He looks you in the eyes and says, I'm glad you came. Come, let's sit down and be together for a while. So you sit on the bench and enjoy each other's company. Think about what Jesus is like. How does it feel to be in his presence? What is he saying to you as you're sitting with him? And what do you need to say to him? How does he respond to you? So after a while, you both stand up to go. He invites you to return any time and says that he will be waiting. He tells you that he will be with you throughout your journey. You turn to go and you see that the door is still standing open. As you walk up to it, you take one last look at Jesus and remember that you can return at any time. You go through the door, closing it behind you, and find yourself back here in the room or in your backyard. Slowly wiggle your fingers and your toes, stretch your arms and legs, and when you're ready, you can open your eyes. So that's what I have for you today. I pray that you would remember that Jesus is walking with you today and his Spirit is with you. And I hope to see you again shortly, and see you later.